Now, on a look outside from the Snug Harbor Tower cam after that rainy start to the week. What a nice afternoon. Sunshine came out today.
We love to see it. Here with Chief Meteorologist George Lessons with a look at our forecast. Hey there, George.
You saw those clouds on the horizon there. Beautiful blue sky. Those high clouds are out ahead of a next weather system that may bring some light rain to the area very late tonight, most likely while you're sleeping. Took a while for the clouds to clear to the north. It's been sunny all day to the south of Grand Rapids. We were right on the back edge of that cloud cover with that retreating low pressure system that brought us our Monday rain. Back to the west, another round of some strong thunderstorms, tornado watches back to our west from Iowa all the way down to eastern Kansas. None of those strong storms will make it here. There is an enhanced risk out there this afternoon, while we have just a very small chance of seeing a very late night shower or an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures warming up into the low and even mid 60s down to the south, and we're going to zoom up into the 70s here tomorrow. Around the region right now, a little cooler at the lakeshore, 55 in Ludington, but as warm as 68 in Kalamazoo, 62 here in Grand Rapids. Well, we are a little bit cooler than we were yesterday at this time. Big warm up on the way. We'll tell you when it may rain between now and the weekend a little bit later on.
Oh boy, with this weather, we're both itching to get outside, put out the patio furniture, get the plants going.
And George, we were talking about this before. You said it might be safe to plant some plants?
I think so, maybe, if you're in one of those less prone areas to frost and freezing temperatures. The average date of the last freeze in Grand Rapids is tomorrow, May 1. Ooh. So, this is about the time when you might take a chance at planting some of your annuals. 13 weather ball is red. That's a good sign. Warmer weather ahead after a little cooler but nice day today. It's also blinking bright. A few late night showers in sight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse.
And around the area, lots of sunshine, although we started the day with some sunshine and we had some clouds here in Grand Rapids that came down from the north. They're retreating very quickly as the cool air is starting to retreat. You can see that on our satellite and radar animation, the clouds racing off to the northeast. We showed you this earlier, active weather back to our west. The storms are going to run out of strength as the sun goes down, but between now and about 11 o'clock, they're going to barrel into Wisconsin and Illinois. We're going to see these dying as a few light rain showers coming through late tonight. Doubtful there'll be any thunder, but certainly a chance of a shower, maybe enough to wet the ground. Then sunshine comes out here tomorrow once again. On Thursday, we have mainly cloudy skies, and there might be a very small chance of a shower, but we're looking at Friday as our next chance for some rain here in West Michigan. So tonight you can see maybe a little bit to wet the ground, maybe a 1/10 of an inch up toward the Ludington area. And then getting into the latter part of the week, we will see more rain. The majority of that will come during the day on Friday. You can see all of the heavier wet weather back to our west. A lot of that coming here overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Not here, however. Looking farther ahead, everyone wants to see warm weather this time of year. We have high chances for that from the 6th through the 10th of the month, the end of our 10-day forecast. Mid and upper 60s is what we usually see, and a high chance that we'll see more precipitation also during that 5-day period. Though for tonight, we're looking for increasing clouds with a late night sprinkle or a light shower, especially from Hart and Ludington northward. You'll be in the 40s, around 51 from Muskegon Holland southward. Mid and upper 40s north. Increasing clouds late tonight with that chance of a light shower. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, further south and east, may not see any rain at all. I think the best chance will be here in Allegan and from Grand Rapids westward. 13 on your side forecast. Looking for temperatures in the 70s for the entire 10-day outlook. The average high is 64, so warmer to start the month of May, at least through the first 10 days. There's that chance of showers and maybe a rumble of thunder. I think that may happen to the east of us on Friday. Right now, a dry weekend into Monday. Another chance of some showers along about the following Tuesday. So just other than a sprinkle or a light shower tonight, looking good 4 out of the next 5 days.
Yeah, that's a nice looking forecast, George.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, what a beautiful day here in West Michigan. Blue skies. Took a while for some of the clouds to clear on out, especially north of Grand Rapids, but it's ended up to be pretty nice. Looking ahead, 13 weather ball is red. We have warm 70-degree temperatures ahead. It's also blinking bright. We have a few late night showers in sight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse.
But that should not affect Apollo's walk out there for Brian, giving you the green paw this evening. With sunshine, temperatures falling from the 60s to around 57 at 10 o'clock. Even a green paw in the morning, despite some clouds, you might see a little wetness on the ground, and that's coming from a few light rain showers here late tonight. More sunshine tomorrow, 8.0 out of a 10-point scale to create that green energy here in the state of Michigan. Winds are going to be a bit breezy, especially in the afternoon, 6.5 out of a 10-point scale. Looking good there for green energy generation. Clouds this morning retreating. That's that big low pressure system that affected us over the weekend. All of the showers with that now in New York State. What we're watching are storms coming out of Iowa. We're already spreading some high clouds off to our west, and we will see some of those high clouds later on this evening. And eventually some of those showers and storms will get here. This is our HRRR model showing those storms expanding into Wisconsin, Iowa, and portions of Illinois, but it's going to run out of the heat of the day, and they're going to kind of fall apart. This is 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little bit of light rain showers, and then that's it. This is daybreak tomorrow. We're going to get back into some sunshine. Next round of rain holding off until during the day on Friday. Okay, it might be very late Thursday night, but for the most part, we'll see rain showers, the significant amounts coming up here on Friday. So the rain tonight, just enough to wet the ground. About 1/10 of an inch up near Ludington, just enough here in Grand Rapids. This is about half of our viewing area, so we have that 50% chance. And then more rain coming in later on this week. That will be mainly on Friday. A long range outlook. This is from May 8th through the 14th. That's why it's the 8 to 14 day outlook. Tomorrow's the 1st of May. Some of the warmer air is going to be squeezed to the southeast, so we have an equal chance of warmer or cooler temperatures, but most of the cool air looks like it'll be out west here. In terms of precipitation during that 7-day period, a little bit higher chance that we could see more than our about 9/10 of an inch of rain. So for tonight, look for increasing clouds late tonight with a late night shower. 40s Ludington and Hart, you'll be around 51 Muskegon. Holland down through South Haven, mid-40s along US 10, upper 40s Fremont and Greenville. Increasing clouds, you'll have a chance of seeing a late night shower. Much lower chance, in fact, we may not see any rain from Grand Rapids south. Overnight lows right around 50. 13 on your side forecast. Look for the clouds to decrease on Thursday, but showers that maybe of a thunderstorm to the east of Grand Rapids on Friday. Sunny and dry over the weekend with low and mid-70s. Next chance of rain after Friday will come next to Tuesday. Otherwise, only 3 days out of the next 10 have any kind of significant rain here in west of Michigan.
Man, that feels really nice when you're outside too, especially
May,
after so
yes.
much rain. Thanks so much.
George, what a delightful early evening out on the weather deck.
You know, we had our great days out here on the weather deck, Juliet. It's a little on the cooler side, but there's no wind tonight.
Yeah, and it just looks so pretty behind you with
And
the leaves.
the birds are chirping, they're
Yes.
loving it. Yeah, we're loving this weather. All that rain helped green things up quite a bit here,
Sure
Juliet.
did.
And we do have a little bit more here in the next 5 days. Let's take a look at the 13 weather ball. It is red, warmer weather ahead, back into the 70s, and it's blinking bright. Little light rain overnight tonight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse.
Definitely cooler today by about 10 degrees. We've made 62 so far here in Grand Rapids. Average is 64. A little cooler at the lake shore to the north and west where the clouds kind of hung tough. Warmer to the south and east. Came within our target range. We've done that 12 days in a row. Hopefully extending that here the rest of this week. We're going to end up tying for the 13th warmest April on record here in Grand Rapids. About 1 1/3 inches below average for precipitation though, and pretty close to the average amount of sunshine. Upper level winds always driving our weather pattern. The weather pattern right now is coming in from the west. It kind of dipped down a little bit here last 24 hours. That's why we got cooler, but that's going to lift back to the north. All that warm air is coming up from the southwest, and eventually we'll start to see some showers around here, especially on Friday and perhaps again early next week. But the overall trend is a warm weather pattern until about the 10th of May. We might see a little bit of a cool down, but not before that. Lots of active weather from Iowa all the way down into Texas, where there are tornado and severe thunderstorm watches. We saw our clouds clear on out, but we're going to see more clouds come in later on tonight as those storms die out here in Wisconsin and Illinois. Might see a couple of sprinkles of rain or a shower right around 2 to about 4 a.m. and then skies clear. Lots of sunshine headed our way again during the day tomorrow. And then it will be on Friday before we see more rain move on in. And that could be the most that we see here this week. And you saw a little bit there in terms of precipitation overnight tonight, about 1/10 of an inch up near Ludington, just enough to wet the ground from Grand Rapids northward. And as I mentioned, later on this week, we'll get our chance for some rain on Friday. And you can see that clearly here with about 1/1500ths of an inch. That would be over late Thursday night through Friday, and then again next Tuesday. Over the next 10 days, less than 1/2 inch of rain is expected with a dry weekend. 30-day temperature outlook was updated earlier this afternoon. It shows that for the month of May, we have a higher chance for warmer temperatures and an equal chance for more or less rainfall. Big bullseye down here to the south. They could use some here because they've had a lot of drought going on in the last 12 months. For tomorrow, we're looking at sunshine after those sprinkles move on out. A breezy day with a southwest wind. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s in the northern part of the lakeshore zone, mid and upper 60s further south. Around Holland, 68. 68 to as warm as 70 northern counties. Again, a breezy day after the morning clouds move on out. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, warmer. Will be in the low and mid 70s. 13 on your side forecast. Showers moving in late Thursday night into Friday, and then some thunderstorms to the east of Grand Rapids on Friday. Nice dry weekend, low and mid 70s. Still warm next week, low and mid 70s. Another round of rain possible on Tuesday.